Hey guys, how are you? Okay, I'm back. I was trying to figure out like what was wrong with my audio, but I'm not even I said, "You know what? I don't even know. I don't know what was wrong with it. Hopefully it's better now. If it's not, then I will see you guys later this weekend." Um let me see if I can hear. Um okay, okay, it sounds okay now. So hopefully it's whatever the problem was, it's fixed itself. Let's see. Okay. Okay, looks like some people are coming. I put out a bunch of alerts earlier and um I didn't bother to do it for a second time. So either way, people will be on the replay. It'll be fine. So, gosh, look at this setup. No one's going to take my life seriously. If it's set up like this looks crazy. Anyway, okay. So, I wanted to talk about the 2 videos I put up earlier today because I didn't go live today. We didn't do any reactions, but basically I put up some reactions on these 2, basically. Um, so obviously I got on my StreamYard. So anyone who is upon the replay, make sure that you hit the like button. So, but this will be up. I just wanted to talk about the videos I put up earlier today. So anyway, I put up a video and it was like maybe about 20 minutes of Liv at the beach with the kids, and she was live on TikTok. And is that kind of out of the ordinary? Not really. But at the end of the day, the funny thing, if you're listening to the video, Robin and Christian are off playing somewhere, and Ryan keeps coming back to the car. Yes. If you didn't see it, then you'll know. But she's in the car. So she's on TikTok live, and Ryan comes to the car. Olivia's drinking something, and she hands Ryan her drink. Now, I don't know where she's parked in the parking lot, but let's just assume she's pulled in and she's facing a play area, right? I mean, I just like, there was a couple of things that when I thought about it, I'm just like, why do you have a small child like running through a parking lot? I don't know if she was in a parking lot. You know what I mean? Look, not my concern either, right? Because I'm not the kid's mother, but it was just weird to me that you have a 5-year-old running back and forth to the car. And then Olivia was saying things like, "Where's Rob? Where's Robin? Where's Christian?" And then towards the end, when she's getting ready to get off live, um, I mean, you could kind of tell that wherever they were, they weren't in her exact view because from time to time she would say, "Where's this one? Where's that one?" Right? Then, um, it happened that I think Robin came to the car and told her that some lady said something to her about a ball or something, but the lady was on a walking path or something, and that Olivia was going to come back and say something to her whenever she, circled back around. And I'm thinking to myself, you created a situation where there's a whole grown woman talking to your kid, your like 3 kids under 10, and you're sitting on live. And what? Didn't she mention a lady was mad because that's what I'm talking about right now, India. She said that some lady came up to either Robin or something about a ball, and she was going to confront her about it when she circled back around. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, why are your kids unattended? Why are your kids by themselves to the point where a grown up is approaching them, talking to them about anything? And it's because you're in the car on a live stream and you're worried about the internet trying to take pictures of you at Walmart, but you have your kids unattended in a park that maybe they're familiar with, maybe they're not. I don't know. They don't live in the city anymore. They're there visiting. And at the end of the day, this was very strange. Like the more I thought about it and I watched it again, I'm thinking to myself, could she even see her kids? Like it's weird to me that somebody would be on live stream and really kind of demonstrating that you're not in full view of your very small children and you're live. It's not even like you're just talking on the phone to a friend, which that's bad enough because you have to pay attention. Like she could have been sitting on a park bench. She could have been standing outside. Like we saw her one time at the beach sitting in the back of the cab of her SUV. She had the SUV door open and she was sitting in the back of it, remember? And watching, I don't know what the fuck she was watching. I don't, maybe she didn't even have the kids then. She was just maybe at the beach on live, but I just did not get it. And so I don't know. I just thought that was very strange and just really dangerous. And, reading some of the comments, it's just kind of like, are these women real? Like, I know slow gets thrown around a lot, but is it, are they just dumb? Like, are they just unaware of what goes on in this world? Because how do you not know that people are out here like snatching kids or there's weirdo Karens around or weirdo guys behind bushes or aggressive teenagers. Like there's just all kinds of weird shit going on in the world. Who leaves three kids to their own devices to play in a public park while you're in a vehicle with the air conditioning and live on TikTok reading comments and not really paying attention because kids can be gone in literally the blink of an eye? That's just my point. Like I don't get it. Um all of that, Erica, like all of the things. It's just there's so many like endless amount of weird stuff that's happening in the world and I just can't wrap my head around how this woman will get back on live then and talk about like today. So she's live and then talk about just that merry-go-round of bullshit she talks about all the time about how people are talking about her, they're coming for her, they're doing this and they're doing that and da 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 da. Da. But you're sitting there at the park on live and you don't even you're not even thinking for a second that anything could happen. Okay. Then this stupid weirdo, Jasmine, is live earlier and she's mad because she gets called out because she doesn't have pajamas for her kids and or doesn't require them to wear pajamas. When I think back when I was a kid, I don't think I ever slept in t-shirts and underwear. Like that was I always had nightgowns, pajama sets, short sets. Um I always had stuff. I had bedclothes. I didn't wear like old t-shirts and just my just like I it was a whole outfit. It was a bedtime outfit, right? Or robes and all of those things. And it's just weird to me that you have, look, the culture today is that there's many different households with people up under the roof and everybody is not related. All of the brothers and sisters may not be 100, they may have, you know, one has one father, a different mother, maybe a couple of the kids have both adults up under the roof. It's there's a lot going on these days in people's homes and it's funny to me that this is a woman who's got five kids. She's sitting around begging for another kid, and her kids don't even have proper pajamas. And these kids are wearing dirty, nasty, old looking t shirts to bed. And then you're on live stream and you get mad because people call you out for your kids being inappropriately dressed on live. And she was mad about it. And then she goes live again and yells at the kids. That just doesn't even make any sense to me. So, when I put the lives up, I know it was late earlier and it's even later now, obviously. Um, but I just was like, I feel like they love to spread this message that like everybody's picking on them, but nobody's really, it's just kind of like, are you dumb or are you stupid? You know what I mean? Like, I sometimes I think that these girls had kids so young, and they're in their early 30s, and even though Liv is what, 33, and she's about to have another kid, so she's going on to kid number 5, so she's just like Jasmine, and she's getting ready to have kid number 5. If she's in fact pregnant, we're not going to even debate that right now. According to her, she's going to have baby number 5, and it seems like they've like run out of their bandwidth as far as common sense is concerned. Like maybe taking care of a baby, they were able to handle taking care of a baby, but now that it comes to taking care of like small people who have needs and need to go to school and have homework to be done, and the needs are ratcheting up, that they are not equipped to handle the job that they have in front of them, because intellectually these two are numbskulls. Okay, like, period. That's just what it looks like to me. They have run out of their ability, like their the landing strip or the runway, if you will. Let's use that example at the airport. A plane has to have a certain amount of runway to take off and get into the air. Like they don't have enough runway to make shit happen. They don't know what to do. And I'm not giving them a pass. I'm just saying, like, don't you understand anything? Like, this should not be that hard. People telling you, like, hey, maybe you should um, get the girls some robes, or maybe put on their proper pajamas. And this woman is offended. She's like offended by the fact that people are saying that that this is a problem and something that you should look out for. Um, the motherly it's not to say they don't have motherly instincts. I think that first of all, they're driven by the internet. That's number one. Their main driving factor is the comment section. These women are It's the comment section for them. There's nothing else. And if it's not on the comment section, it doesn't matter, right? And it's the negative comments that actually trigger them. Their motherly instincts, they don't, they're unaware, because you know what? Some of these women never read a book. They don't watch the news. They are obtuse. They hang out with a bunch of weirdos, other people who are just as unaware and uneducated as they are, and they hear about things, but they don't know. It's like when Jasmine was worried about, um, she made up that fantasy about somebody potentially coming through her front door and coming to get her and Stinkabug because she's with Chris. Meanwhile, there was a serial killer on the loose in Austin that had just been apprehended. Like, there's a whole serial uh derelict on the streets of Austin running around, but you're worried about people in the computer. Okay. And she's not worried about CPS. You know what I mean? My grandpa was a whole bishop and didn't let his own descendants walk around the house in our apps. Who I mean, who does that? I mean, every blue moon, you may have to go from your bedroom to the laundry room in a towel or a robe, and stuff happens. But I think most of the time, especially when you have a house with a lot of kids, you have to be very careful, because stuff can happen. If any of you are familiar with that family that was on TLC, the Duggars, they're a very large family, and obviously there was some weird shit going on within the family. And there's a couple of the females who have some stories about their older brother. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but you can research it and and find out what I'm talking about. There is stuff, unfortunately, that happens, and that's not super common, but it's common and it's something that can happen. And it's better to be safe than sorry. And it's also better to create real boundaries so that as kids are maturing, they understand how they're supposed to operate. Because once you teach them how to operate in the house, they apply those same rules outside of the house. So that's how you get your initial learning. If you don't know that it's not appropriate to not have your pajamas, adequate pajamas, let's say it like that. When you go for a sleepover, you're not going to really know what to wear. Every blue moon, does a kid sleep in a t-shirt? Sure, why not, right? But that shouldn't be the rule. And because they live in a household where mommy is so fixated by her phone and being on live stream all the time. And these kids don't know when it's safe to come out of a door or not because mommy could be working. Rather than getting the house together and say, hey guys, I'm getting ready to be live. I need you to stay in your room. Or if you come out, make sure that you're very quiet and don't interrupt. Like you set the stage for mommy's working, so here's your snack, here's something to drink. I'll be about 30 or 45 minutes, and only if you need something. Or I want everybody towards the front of the house because mommy's filming in the kitchen. So only if you need me, come down the hallway and make sure that you have your robe on and your slippers and things like that. But obviously, that's not what's going on here, because if the kids were used to wearing slippers and robes and dressing for bed and being adequately dressed, she wouldn't have such a oopsie daisy on her hands at this moment. See, the kids turn the corner very quickly into adolescence and to young ladies. And you have children that are growing up. And at the end of the day, you have a mommy community, and we're all mommies. A lot of us are. And a lot of women, and they see the issue. They're like, wait a second, why aren't these kids in pajamas? Why are these kids on your video? You don't comb their hair, you don't groom them, you don't dress them properly. Olivia's over there at the damn Salvation Army picking out the dirtiest, grimiest, dingiest clothes, period. She barely looked like she was checking sizes. These people are not even concerned with properly dressing their kids. You don't have to go to Bloomingdale's. You don't have to go to Nordstrom. You don't need to go to H&M. But damn it, if you're going to buy some stuff from the Salvation Army or Goodwill, buy things that look decent and don't look like they're fit to be rags. I mean, some of the things that look decent were for the boys, and she barely picked up anything for the girls. And we know good and well those kids probably don't have any clothes over there. Um, so, there's Jasmine over there filming videos, and her kids look like I don't know if they've been to the pool, but those ponytails have seen better days. Um, hair's not combed. It's not even about kids looking perfect. It's about taking care of your children. And it's not about the optics of it all. Jasmine seems to think that the main concern on the YouTube streets is the optics. I'm not perfect. My kids aren't perfect. They're not always going to be dressed. They're not always going to be this. They're not always going to be that. No, it's combing their fucking hair. That's the problem. Like, I don't care that it's picture perfect. Ain't shit picture perfect over at Jasmine's house. The problem is that you're not taking proper care of those youngsters. Okay. And it's obvious. Just because you feed them doesn't mean anything. People are calling it out because it's you're doing a piss poor job at stuff that is basic because you're so concerned about what the internet thinks rather than doing something because it's the right thing to do or what's required of you as a mother. You're doing it to check a box so the comment section doesn't talk to you about it. That's what they're doing. That is exactly what they're doing. They're not doing it because they want to take care of their children. They're doing it because they don't want the comment section coming for them. I don't think Jasmine gives two shits about fixing her kids' hair. She doesn't care. Absolutely, Megan. So yeah, so it's kind of crazy, but yeah, for her to be so upset, because watching that this evening with you guys, it just I was like, oh my God, these women are horrible. And just to think how, like, for her to cut off her live the way she did, she was pissed. She was like, oh, this is a whole do over. I'm just gonna get off of here and I'll just come back. She turned that live off. She didn't even say goodbye. She just reached over and cut the live off. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, she probably cussed the kids out. I don't know if she still has it posted. You know, it's rare for Jasmine to take a video down, but I don't know if she took that live down or not. Um, so I know she was on my jazzed up life. The one when she yelled at the kids, the one it's Friday when she was answering questions, that one's there. Um, and let me see if she took the other one down when she yelled at the kids. She'll probably find the segment where she yelled and go ahead because she hates to not have her stuff up. So, what live is this? The live when she yells? Wait 1 second. Girl, she's looking real thick around the middle too. Do you guys think she's pregnant? Like this is let me see. Okay, so this is the second live when she starts weirdo draining those noodles like a crazy person. See that I'm still doing it. Because they're hungry. You're on live stream and they're hungry. Okay, let me go back and see. I think she took the other live down when she yelled at the kids. But it's too late. It's like, girl, you don't know that it's up and down the YouTube. Like it's girl. Everybody was watching. This is one of those nights where people were watching and sis, you're busted. Yeah. It's gone. Um wait, hold on. Is this it? Let me see. Um oh my god, these damn shorts. Yeah, when she was cutting up the okay. All right, so I don't know if anything happened after this. I guess we'll just keep it going. I've got on 1.5. Um do you see her just spooning the noodles out? It's like, what is wrong with you? She she's just she's she's hood. She's not ghetto fabulous. Ghetto fabulous is like um Glorilla or uh Young Miami. That's ghetto fabulous. Like you have to actually be fabulous to be ghetto fabulous. Like she is straight gutter hood. She is yeah, she's none of ghetto fabulous. um she's trash can mom. Sis has issues. Anybody who will get on a live stream in this manner. Do you see how she has on?
Add more noodles. It's a lot of noodles. Trust me. Trust me.
So someone was saying she may not have enough noodles. Anybody who wears a ring that nobody bought you, but some sort of promo company, and you think that this is a good idea to wear this ring, like Chris gave you an engagement ring. We know that she's not engaged. Nobody gave her that ring but a promo. And she's sitting up here wearing that ring like she's engaged to be married to somebody. And then clearly she doesn't have a strainer. She's taking the noodles out spoon by spoon. Have you ever seen someone do that? Who does that? She must not know the put a plate over the pot technique and dump the water out the sink. So she's over here taking plate spoon by spoon, putting it into a bowl. What's wrong with letting not dirtying a bowl and dumping the water out and then putting the sauce into the actual pot? This is she's a complete idiot. Absolutely. No bra.
Like, I don't know what I did with the remote. Well, Legend lost it.
The ring is stupid. Who does that? I've never seen anyone do anything like that before. So the other live. All right, let's fast forward a little bit. I don't know if she says anything. It's almost like, ooh, did she say anything to the kids?
I just realized a sticker on my arm.
Okay. There's the boy in his bodysuit.
Why you add all that seasoning?
Do you see that? She, between her and Olivia, oh, I know someone's saying, who's doing all that seasoning? These women are so worried about what the comment section is saying. They can't even do anything in their home without like the voice in their head saying something to them. Like this is the bad thing about watching reaction videos. Like the fact that these two, Olivia and Jasmine, sit and watch reaction videos, they are really they're messing themselves up. Let's oh, is it back on mute again? But yeah, back to Jasmine and the way that the kids are around the house. The reason why you see how she dresses? So a woman who dresses with shorts up her ass and no bra and constantly like the way she speaks, all of the things. Do you think that she thinks that there's anything wrong with the kids running around in what they sleep in? She doesn't see anything wrong with it. The fact that she presents herself in a way where she doesn't fix her hair, she doesn't pick up those sloppy tits, and she may or may not have taken a shower, and she thinks that she's flexing because she's got some man living at her house. Do you really think, oh wow, look at Aiden. Oh, hold on. Did he throw something at Ava? Hold on. Catch this. Oh, he got her right in the head. Did you see that? Did you see that? Hold on. He's coming for Ava. Okay, boom. And he got her. He threw it right at her, got her. So, where's Jasmine? Who knows? So, how did this start? She was in the back room. Here comes Ava. Here comes Amaya. Ava's running around. Aiden's like, boom, hit her with whatever it was. He's coming for her, but he's like, I'm not running after you. Okay. And who knows? They're twins. They probably argue all the time. So Okay. Oh, ooh. Ava's pulling his shirt. So Jasmine's got us on mute, but it's like, sis, we can still see everything. Your house is out of control. Is she making that TikTok spaghetti again, or that TikTok pasta where she's putting Alfredo sauce? Is that what that is? Did she make it? I don't even know. It looks very sticky. Oh, okay. Yeah. So she's making that TikTok pasta where she I can't hear anything. Is the sound not on? Does she think maybe she forgot she put us on mute? Okay. Yeah, she's putting all of this Alfredo sauce in here. So look at this from 8:27, 8:30. Now it's like what, 13:50. So it's been 5 minutes and no sound. No sound. These women are horrible. They should be fired because this is ridiculous that you have you're on live stream, but you wait a second. She ate off the spoon and then stuck it back in there. Okay. Wow. Oh, okay. Don't go eat at Jasmine's house. Disgusting. Okay. What'd you say, Flo? Chris said stop rushing him. So at about 8:30.
All right. My bad. Can y'all hear me now? I got a phone call. My bad.
So she had people on hold for 6.5 minutes.
Well, I got this one.
Wait, is that correct?
I got 3 different phones over here. Go and text me.
Why does this video say it's only 23 minutes and then the other video says it's 55 minutes? Ah, she cut out part of the video. So the video was almost an hour, but she cut out part of it. Did she lose her shit again in this video? So this video right here was an hour, and then she must have just cut off part of this video too. So something else must have happened in this video because the video, because I just clicked on it and I noticed it was like 55 minutes long, and now it's 23 minutes and 24 seconds. So she cut out like half the video. Look at this. Let me show you guys something. My Jazzed Up Life going live, cooking dinner for 5 kids. My Jazzed Up Life. Okay, so check this out. See this right here? It says 55 minutes and 52 seconds, right? But when you see the video right here, it's 23 minutes. Hold on. It's 23 minutes and 24 seconds. Can you see that? So something must have happened in the video for her to cut it off because she cut out half the video. So when you click on this right here, 55, 52, you see the video now, it's 23 minutes and 24 seconds. Okay.
I'm mixing it in as okay.
This woman needs to understand, sis, your house is out of control. And the fact that when you go live, you have to mute like if you're live and you need to mute the phone for 10 minutes, you don't need to be live. If you are live and your house is so out of control that by the time you put in an hour of I'm doing air quotes work and you have to cut out 30 minutes of your video, you don't get paid for like that time. That actually like really messes up your numbers. Like she may as well have just put this whole video in the trash can. Like you're not going to get paid for it. She's going to get like $5 for it. Like you're not going to make any money. The fact that it probably, I don't know what people did, but at the end of the day, just knowing what she did, which was edit the video down, over 50% of the video is gone for whatever reason. Let's see. Ebony. Is there somebody named Ebony in the chat? Is there someone named Ebony in the chat? I don't even know, sir, or whoever you are. I don't know who you're trying to ask a question to. They said they want to ask somebody a question. What again? Is the video is in English and no habla. So okay, y'all. Okay, so this is Ebony over here. So Ebony, I don't know how Salvador found you up in here, sis, but can y'all take that to Instagram DMs or something? He's asking, yes, he's asking if he could ask you a question. He's asking if he asked me a question, can I answer it? Why would he ask you that here? I get it. Anywho, okay. I would say no. If it's not on topic, I don't know why he's asking a question in Spanish in an English video. I don't know. Maybe he heard that I can read Spanish. I have no idea. I know, Bailey. Is this not this is the shit that happens after midnight, right? Anyway, guys, I just thought it was something interesting and I wanted to talk about it just because, I dropped those two videos and oh my god. And these two are weird. Let's see what else is going on here. Did anyone get to watch this whole entire live? Because I'm curious what happened at this point that she cut the whole damn video off. I wish I would have known earlier and I would have finished watching it because damn it. This damn high calorie ass pasta. Chris, I think they call it millionaire pasta or $1 million pasta. You guys know what I'm talking about?
One.
I don't know how many calories this pasta has. I'm sure it's fine for the kids, but Jasmine probably needs to stay as far away from it as possible. Did you guys see her in that cleaning video? And she had on that dress that she wore as a maternity dress last year.
Sauce on all the noodles.
Is it? I thought it was $1 million pasta, but yeah, I think she's making that pasta from TikTok, but I think they make it with spaghetti, but she's making it with elbow noodles.
This looks and smells so good, y'all. I'm about to try some more.
Mm. You said she was spraying bleach in the shower? I don't trust her to say
like
anything
dry
tastes
ass
good.
Somebody said we have too much sauce. No, it's just enough. It's just right.
It doesn't like this is the weird thing. So she says someone told her there's too much sauce. Who cares? This woman cares about everything from the comment section. And it's not to say that the comments are invalid, but she cares about the wrong thing. Jasmine, your kids need to have pajamas on. Fuck you. You're horrible. You're worried about the wrong thing. Jasmine, your pasta has too much sauce. No, it doesn't. It's perfect. Like, what? You care about you care about the wrong thing. You're putting too much negative energy into the wrong thing. Your kids need pajamas. The man that lives in your house is not their father, and you have a camera out all the time, and your kids are not appropriately dressed for a woman who has a camera out and posts things to the internet constantly. Also, your kids have social media, and if you don't tell them what's appropriate for them to wear or not wear, you're going to have some problems on your hands because they're not going to know what is acceptable and what's not. But you're worried about somebody telling you you have too much pasta sauce. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what's in there. Does she have beans in there? Someone said the shower was still filthy. I think she had hard water stains or something. I think she got mildew and crud into the grout, and the shower probably just needs to be very well cleaned. She doesn't know what she's doing. That's probably the first time that shower's really been cleaned in 2 years. She needs some hot water and a good scrub brush and get on her knees. Uh, and on top of all of that, nobody told you to try to be cute with that equipment and get into your filthy, stinking showers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should have used it on the sinks. She was trying to be cute, demonstrating that equipment, but yeah, it wasn't. That probably wasn't the time or place to do that. I think she said they like it watery. Um, I don't know. I'm not even paying attention to that nasty pasta because anything that comes out of that house, considering that they have roaches. When I saw Jasmine put sugar in the refrigerator, to me that was all I needed to know. People who put flour, well, maybe flour can go in the freezer, especially if you live in hot places because those weevils or whatever. Um, some people put like if they've got big sacks of flour, they'll put some flour in the freezer that keeps it fresh. Um, but if you have to keep your sugar in the refrigerator, that told me she's got roaches. That was the first thing I thought of when I saw her taking the sugar out of the refrigerator. I was like, "Oh, they've got roaches for real."
Turn this low. Oh, this is good.
She keeps eating out of the bowl. You see this?
Okay.
Look.
Turn this low. Oh, this is good.
She is just helping herself.
Okay. Wait, y'all talking about this chat? I'm over here trying to read y'all comments.
Well, and of course there's
Go,
no
Shawty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday.
She edited the live down, so the chat's gonna be gone. So there's nothing. It looks like ravioli. Not that it looks like ravioli. It looks like Chef Boyardee.
Oh yeah. Girl, it's my spoon, my kids. Yeah, what to do in my house? I ain't gonna be doing that. Stop eating off the spoon. Nope. I'm gonna take another bite too.
She's so defiant.
I just trying to get some meat, bell peppers and noodles.
She's what is it called? ODD.
Baby.
She's got obsessed. Is it ODD?
Mama, I do not care what these people say. I'm gonna eat off the spoon. I cooked it.
She's got oppositional defiant disorder, a type of behavior disorder that is mostly diagnosed in childhood. Children with ODD are uncooperative, defiant, hostile towards peers, parents, teachers, and authority figures. Okay. And ADD and ODD can go hand in hand. So sis is a problem.
That's what you want to call it, baby. That's what you want to call it.
Let's get the raggedy paper plates out. Mama, I don't care.
Yes, there is some paper plates. You gonna come wash my dishes? Hey, Mars. Thank y'all for being in the chat. Tell these people what's up. Why do I have like 3 stickers on me though?
Mm-hmm. She's enjoying her meal tonight. Mm-hmm. She said she didn't care.
Okay, y'all. I need a spoon.
See, Jasmine. See, once upon a time.
But I love y'all. I'm about to make my kids' plates, so I will.
Did you guys see the cut? Okay, let's go back to it because I could hear the cut.
Baby.
You see that?
Mama, I do not.
You okay? Check right here.
Baby.
So she's standing there. And now she's back. She has plates. So right there is where she cut the live. And then, so this is the end. So somewhere between the 20-minute mark and the 50-something minute mark, she cut out 30 minutes. And I don't know what she was doing, girl. She probably ate the whole bowl of pasta. Who knows? But that must have been, obviously there must have been a problem. So I don't know if the kids were, but isn't that a shame that the pasta was ready and 30 minutes later, now she's plating the food. So even at it's the 22-minute mark, but she cut out 30 minutes of footage. She's so captivated by what's going on that damn screen. She can't put up plates. So the kids still had not eaten. And this live was 55 minutes. So if you missed that, slide the bar back because I don't know that if I hit the back button, if it's even going to show. Maybe it will. Okay, right here. It's showing this live was 55 minutes and 52 seconds, but you click on the live and she went into the editor and it's 23 minutes now and 23 seconds. So she cut out like 30 minutes because something must have happened over those 20 minutes or 30 minutes rather. And then on top of that, the other live where she yelled at the kids, that one's gone. So, but back in the day, that's what they used to do. they would go live, and then Jasmine was always kind of like she would never take anything down, but now that she's got more to cover up and she's being scrutinized more, maybe she cares a little bit because of Chris and whatever. I don't know why she cares versus why she didn't care, but anyway, did anybody watch it? I'm mad. She's like, yeah. I'm trying to overlook that. The only reason is because I'm not going over there to eat. Won't and never. So and her saying that something tastes good doesn't even register with me. You say I cannot imagine who would be yeah. Sis is nasty. If she doesn't care. Yeah, it's like, girl, I'm enjoying my food, okay? Like just and keep it pushing. Um she cannot multitask. She gets stuck on one thing. She's very tunnel. She's very task driven, and she is task driven, but she's not able to multitask. She can only do one thing at a time, and eh, girl, she can barely do that, but she can only do one thing at a time. That's why she's a horrible cook, because as we all know, if you really cook in that kitchen, you're doing lots of things, right? It's like when she's making pancakes and she's making breakfast, she has to make one thing at a time. She's making eggs, and then she's making waffles, or she's making pancakes, then she's making eggs. It doesn't seem like she can get her batter ready and have a pan warming up and be ready so that she's making eggs and now making scrambled eggs and getting pancakes ready so that you've got hot eggs and you've got two and three pancakes getting ready to come off, and one person can get a plate. She has to make a full stack of pancakes and serve everybody at the same time. She can't just like, oh, okay, here's a pancake, here's some eggs, let me get Stinkabug's plate. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here's enough for the twins. Let me get their plates. You guys go sit down. She has to finish everything. I don't even think these kids probably eat hot food. I don't know what's wrong with her arm, sis. She had something on her arm. She had some sort of sticker or something like a I heard them say something about a sticker, but I don't know what that was about. Girl, it's like ham shanks. She's got lamb chop legs or lamb chop arms. She kept asking where her main moderator was. Oh, okay. It was that in the part that was cut off. Somebody might have recorded it. Who knows? See, what's going to happen is she wants to look. This is what used to happen back in the day. They want to play around with the lives and then take lives down. What's going to happen is people are going to end up starting to screen record the whole thing, and you're going to make it real profitable for people to go back to screen recording the whole thing, because now, people go grab the little clips that they don't want to, but now it's going to be like, okay, now I got to sit and watch this thing when it's happening, because normally I don't even like to watch her lives when they're live just because they're boring. So I'll usually go back when it's over and put it on 1.5 so I can listen at the speed that's comfortable for me, because sis talks slow. And I mean, that's just up to them. I mean, shit, you know. It's just going to make it real profitable for people to go ahead and be like, okay, notification gang gang. And then you want to chop these lives up, and you're covering up the drama that people want to see. Like, you would think, if you really don't care, Jasmine, why are you covering up the drama? If you think that everything in your house is pristine and there's no concerns there, why did you cut 30 minutes out of this live? And why did you take down the live when you were yelling at your kids? Like, you may as well leave it up because, sis, it's in other places. So you may as well have left it up. Let's see. She's slow. Yeah. I mean, it's people already recorded what they want to record. So at the end of the day, you're not covering anything up at this point. And the fact that we know for a fact that this live was over 50 minutes long and you cut out 30 minutes of it, I mean, that's it right there. Hi, Kay. Kay, you're gonna hit the slide the bar back, babe, because I'm getting ready to turn it in. But yeah, I wanted to just talk about those two videos. So if you guys hadn't seen the videos, I posted two videos earlier. One was live on TikTok. The main thing about that is just in the back of your mind. Just remember, sis was on live stream on TikTok and Ryan kept coming to the car and Liv would say things like, "Where's Christian? Where's Robin? Where's so and so?" Which means that they were not in her line of sight and they're unattended in a park. And Robin comes back to the car and tells her mother that some lady spoke to her about a ball or some sort of incident. And Olivia was like, she was going to talk to the lady when she came back around. But why were your kids unsupervised to the point where an adult is coming to approach them? Okay, that's number one. Number two, um, Jasmine, who took down part of her live where she fussed out the kids. Yeah. And because she's mad and taking 2 and 3 hours to cook pasta. Okay. So go watch those two videos. I will link them both in the first pinned comment if you have not had a chance to see them, because clearly Jasmine has edited what she has up for this evening to probably try to cover up how she was really feeling. And yeah, so go check those out. And yeah, that's what we were talking about. So if you just came in, that's what we were talking about, were these two like legit trash can ass, trashy ass moms who really just are mad. They're mad because they're being called out for subpar momming. And not that anyone has to do it perfect out here, but at the end of the day, if you really didn't care, to whomever's point that is, who said that a little bit ago, if they really didn't care, why are you editing? And I don't mean editing like produced videos. I'm talking about editing lives. Like if you don't care, leave it up, you know? It took her 5 hours to make a 20. Can you believe that? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, a Friday night meal of pasta should be ready in less than an hour. Like, you're making sauce, even though you're using jar sauce, but you're doctoring up jar sauce. That shouldn't have taken you longer than 10 minutes to chop up those vegetables, get everything going, getting it in a pot, letting it simmer, all the things, boiling your noodles. Like, that should have been ready in 45 minutes to an hour at the most. Like, putting the whole thing together, from going into the kitchen and sitting the kids down for the meal. Like, the fact that it legit took hours to get food on the table is ridiculous. Because she saw the whole. Yeah, it was a mess. Yep. It was a shit show. These two are coming unglued, and I really do think that their kids are getting to be a certain age where they have literally run out of they're flying by the seat of their pants. Olivia, says that she thought that, look, Olivia, we know, didn't make it all the way through high school, and there's some challenges there. Both of these women have some challenges. Um, some cognitive challenges. I'm gonna say it like that. And this life is complicated. Being a mother is complicated. Um, I don't know that these women possess any sort of deductive reasoning or critical thinking. And I think they think that people are trying to be shady and trying to be funny, but I don't think they really understand that there are people out here who have genuine concerns. Um, and valid ones. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not valid concerns. I think that some of the concerns are absolutely valid. And the fact that they don't like, oh, okay, I see that. Thank you. Thanks for calling that out. That's going to be something I'm going to consider or whatever. It's just they get mad. They're like, you're a hater. You're a weirdo. You're obsessed. They are this is life is becoming a challenge. It's they are not able to put one foot in front of the other with ease. Like it requires a lot of, even her mulling over that pasta seemed to require a lot of brain effort. They are out of, you know what I mean? Like your favorite math class, like maybe when you went through algebra 1, it was a breeze, but when you got to algebra 2, it was like, oh shit. Because there's things from algebra 1, like when you get to high school, there's things that you've been learning probably since 4th or 5th grade that are kind of like basic, you know, intro to algebra. And a lot of that has to do with critical thinking as well. And but then at a certain point, when you start to learn things like geometry, which of course also piggybacks off of things that you've already learned as well, um, when you have to learn something completely new, it takes a lot of effort. And these women are slow. They are using alcohol and maybe pot and whatever other substances that could be coming into play, and they're just not, this mom thing is really challenging. Like they don't seem to get it. And they're out here on YouTube, where YouTube is hypercritical. People point out anything, and that's not just in this community. I watch damn gardening channels, and people will go in on people in the comments because they're using the wrong equipment out in their garden, or you should have on a sun hat. Did you put on your sunscreen? Why do you have your kids working? Are your kids homeschooling so you can get free labor on your farm? Like people say all kinds of stuff in many communities, okay? So it's not just over here. If you spend any time in anybody's comments, you will see that every community has critique and commentary, okay? So these women are not special at all. So I just think that they are not equipped for the job that they have to do at the moment. They're no longer equipped for it. They're okay with taking care of babies and making bottles and stuff like that, but the fact that these small humans now are they're complicated individuals like we all are, and she's just used to locking kids up in rooms, not having to deal with them. And she's got 4 people with personalities and a baby that likes to smack her up. Sis is losing it. And then she's got a whole grown man with as big a breast as she has and big hips. And she's coming off angry. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna let you guys go. We've been here for a minute, and like I said, I wanted to get this in. So, if you're just coming in, you want to run this back, please do so. If you made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. Otherwise, if you are on the replay in the morning, don't forget to hit the like button for me. I so appreciate it. I'm going to drop the 2 videos down below, and they're short. I think both of them are right around 20 minutes apiece. So if you haven't seen those videos, I will Let me get them now and I'll drop them in the chat. That way I can just copy and paste them over in just a second. Let me see where they are. Her and those mods of hers, her mods have she's created a little situation for herself over there. And you know what? I'm gonna give you a little prediction on that too. I promise you, I promise she's gonna have some issues. She's gonna have some issues over there because just like Olivia had the problem with Anne Marie and all of that drama, I can see it right now. The mods, you know, they'll start fighting. That's one thing. And then there's going to be the Jasmine told me this and Jasmine told me that. So you're going to have the leaky faucet. You're going to have somebody who's going to drop the tea because that happens. Just like the way Liv got rid of Carol. Okay. You're going to have the leaky blabbermouth mod. And then you're going to have the mod. You're going to have the power struggle. You're going to have two people who visibly fall out and put Jasmine in a position. I promise. I mean, do we not see that up and down the YouTube streets all the time? Hey V, hey boo boo. You're going to get the mods who fall out, and then you're going to have whoever falls out with Jasmine and who's going to drop all her tea. And I'm going to sit back and I can't wait to see all of it happen because this is being messy with your mods and your comment section 101. And she's a little too excited to see all of her mods come in, which tells me that she's building relationships with people behind the scenes like Olivia did. And Olivia saw all that blow up right in her face, and she's continuing to be friends as if the situation with Anne Marie wasn't bad enough. So, and Carol, who is like falling out with all these mods? Like, this is ridiculous, right? Her, Jasmine, and Olivia, that's who. Yep. Yuppers. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of time, I promise you. It's gonna be, you know how when did we see some mods fighting? Was that in Chrissy's chat some years ago? Young the Desperate. Do you remember who was fighting? I mean, it's always kind of like, oh my God, the mods are fighting. Which I've seen that on other channels, not even just in this sector. So it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, they fought in Liv's chat before, right? Oh, she remodded Carol. She's desperate. I wouldn't even want to be a mod after all that. Liv, did you mean to take my moderator stick away? Liv, mod me back now. Girl, Carol, are you kidding me? Carol, you played yourself, period. Popeye the Sailor, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I dropped the links. This is the videos right here. Go check them out. These two right here. So these were like just a few hours ago. That one was 2 hours ago. That one was 7 hours ago. So if you haven't seen those, go check them out. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're here and you're like, what are the videos that Fran's talking about? These two right here. Okay. And I dropped them in the chat. So I will I'll put them in the first pinned comment so you guys can have them there. So if you're on the replay right now, you know exactly where to go if you have not seen them yet. Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope that y'all have a wonderful evening. What's left of it, if you're on the left coast, it's what, 10 o'clock. And if right now on the East Coast, it's 1 a.m. So I'm going to let you guys go. Hold on one second. Oh, need to watch the tuna one. Oh yeah, because when you're watching it, just keep in mind, like when she's asking Ryan, where's Christian and where's Robin? Like, it wasn't till I watched it again that I realized it was like, oh, you can't see your kids? You're sitting in the car, you're live on TikTok, and you're asking a 5-year-old where the 7 and the 10-year-old are, or 9-year-old, however old Robin is. That means you can't see them. Why would you be asking a baby, a 5-year-old, where the other kids are? And that's because you can't see them, right? And then when Robin comes to the car, Ryan, I think, is in the other door, and she's like, "Where's Christian?" So wherever she was parked, she couldn't see the kids. You guys tell me. Maybe I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Like, but it sounded like to me that wherever she was parked, she was not in the sight of the basketball court, or wherever the kids were playing, she could not see them exactly. Maybe she could get a glimpse of them, but she kept asking, "Where's this one? Where's that one? I don't see them." Da, 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 da. And it's like, get your ass off TikTok live. What the hell's going on? All right. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. You guys have a good evening. Get your rest, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Okay. Take care, y'all. Have a good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.